If domestic violence has never touched your life, consider yourself lucky.
It is more common than many people realize. I never knew till I got in this business how common it is. We have police scanners in the newsroom. We hear these calls every single day. Look at this. This is from the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. More than 20,000 phone calls are placed every day to domestic violence hotlines. It is an epidemic, one that experts believe is not going away. Tonight we're looking at what happens, or rather doesn't happen, to the perpetrators.
It's a sick way to feel power and control.
What becomes a slap then becomes a punch. What becomes a shove then gets a shove down the stairs.
This woman is living in a mid-state domestic violence shelter, hiding from her husband, the father of her young child.
There were many times when, after my rib was broken, and I laid there and I couldn't breathe, he wouldn't let me go to the hospital.
In every community, at every economic level, in every walk of life, there is domestic violence.
I see names come across my desk quite often, people that I know, and I can tell you, you're still surprised.
District Attorney Dave Freed has prosecuted his share of these cases. His office gets a domestic violence call every single day, yet these cases are hard to win.
Look, Alicia, I've been doing this for a long time. I can't tell you exactly why. But there's always a reason, there's always a defense.
That's especially disturbing when you hear domestic violence expert Lisa Donarski say women who kill their abusers tend to get tougher sentences than abusers who kill the women they're supposed to love.
It just seems like it's gotten more lax, and I'm not quite sure why.
Lisa says our victim's case could easily become lethal. Her husband has found where she's hiding, and he has no fear of the law. Why should he?
I don't even see sentencing. I mean, most of these guys, it seems like they get a slap on the wrist and say, don't do that.
No one I talked with blames police. They question the courts. Many advocates feel sentences, even for felonies, tend to be light.
I wanted to look at how specific judges rule on domestic violence, and I found rulings on all sorts of different crimes, but not this one. For some reason, Pennsylvania does not keep track of it. And there's this.
I worry that it's not taken seriously enough. I worry that we have so many cases and they're at such a level that sometimes, you know, you'll hear the term throughout the system as something we fight back against. You hear just another DV case.
Our victim says she's been treated dismissively in court. He's never even been behind bars, and she cannot stay in this shelter forever.
I've laid out my funeral plans and my wishes, and I go to bed every night and I kiss my daughter as if I'm kissing her for the last time. You wake up every day and you wonder, is today going to be the day? Is today going to be the day that he snaps and kills me? And I do think that that is going to be how my story ends.
She's not the only woman I heard say that. Well, I talked to the head of the Pennsylvania Commission on Sentencing. He wants the law changed. He says we need to be able to see how judges rule on these cases. And District Attorney Dave Freed feels the same way. He wants that information entered into the record. Then we can hold judges accountable. Now, I want to say please do not use this as an excuse not to get help if you are a victim. Here is the number for the National Domestic Violence Hotline, 1-800-799-SAFE.